Hey guys, this is C the Pillager posting a new video. I know it's been a while, but it's finally here. I got my pre-release box from Theros, and I picked the Path of Honor box because I really like white mana and what it has to offer and all that. The story behind the pre-release was that there was a pre-release just this week on Friday, but I couldn't make it. I thought the pre-release was only on Friday or Saturday, a specified day, but apparently the pre-release is a whole weekend, so it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday that you're able to purchase one of these boxes in one of the game shops that you have. At least, I'm fortunate enough to get it. I was gonna post the video sooner, but I had scheduling conflicts in my job, so I wasn't able to post it right away. But I was fortunate enough to get it at a price of $25. At least that's how much it's here in Miami. I don't know how much it's at other places, but to me, it's a really great deal. It's something, that's exciting and new, and not the stores don't have this yet. Like if you go to Walmart or Target or anything like that, they won't have it right away. So pretty much to get this, you gotta be, pretty buddy with your game shop to get this special product right here. And it's a lot of fun. When you actually participate in the pre-release, you're able to compete, which is kind of like a draft mode. Swiss rounds, so you play with whatever you get in your pack, so it's pretty much random, and if you get lucky and you get good cards, you have pretty much a good game going and everything. But here we are, and I have the box right here, and this is exciting because this set is supposedly as great as Innistrad for what a lot of people have said, and they brought mechanics back such as Scribe, and they have another one called Bestow, as well as Devotion, and wonderful mechanics such as that. Now, when you go to the pre-release, you just simply purchase, you do the pre-order, and then you get your box depending on what color you pick. And as I said earlier, I picked white because it's my favorite color. So let's move on, and I'm going to show you what the pre-release box consists of if not too many people are familiar with it. You get basically some booster packs and some really nice bonuses as well. They also give you a nice little notification saying, oh, this is the path you choose and all that. Let me show you how this really is. The camera's a little bit out of focus, but let me fix it right now. Hold on. There we go. So basically it says Path of Honor right here. Welcome hero, you have chosen the Path of Honor on Theros. Those who choose this path are ignited by the light of the sun. It also shows you deck archetypes if you pick any combinations, like if you pick white or blue, white or black, white red, and white green and all that. And it's really nice that Wizards of the Coast provides this feature when you have purchased a pre-release box. And this here, they also give you a questionnaire sometimes that says become a hero, and then they say it'll survey blah blah blah. They want to know how you feel about all this. They give you trivial questions, like fun questions and stuff like that. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. And now let's move on to the next thing. When you go to the pre-release, you're gonna have a semi-randomized deck along with a die. And this die right here is spin down counter, and it goes with the set. With the sets, instead of the 20, you actually get the logo of the set, which is a Theros logo, which is right here. So instead of 20, it's this. So it's really nice. You get also a 20-sided die. Now, what makes Theros very special is this as well. Is this time around, they give you a special card that you can compete in a special event, such as an event that you're able to fight this monstrous beast, and you use this card on a specified event. You can't use it on pre-release game day, but the next time there's a sanctioned event, you can use it. And it makes it really challenging and really intriguing for people who are new to the concept, which is very new that the fact Wizards of the Coast did this. Also, they give you a promo card, so it looks really nice and shiny, by the way. Some of the cards in Theros has this stars right beside it, which not all the Magic the Gathering cards have. And here we have Celestial Archon, which is a rare. You automatically get a rare promo once you purchase a pre-release box, pretty much. But yeah, this is what you get, and it's very much a lot of fun to have around and everything. You could actually use it in competition and all that. So let me show you what I have pulled. Now, just to let you know, when I'm gonna show my pulls, I did it in this order. I did it in order of rarity and alphabetical order. So I'm gonna reveal everything I pulled so you could get a good idea of what I got, okay? Now we're gonna begin. Here we go. Right here we have Aquarius form, which is an enchantment. A Crow and Crusader, which is pretty nice actually. It's a 1-drop. Whenever you cast a spell that targets that Crusader, put a 1/1 red soldier creature token with haste onto the battlefield. So basically you put enchantments on them and they have their heroic feature. So you're able to spawn tokens and all that. Annul, which is a counter to target artifact and enchantment. We also have Baleful Eldion, where it has Death Touch and it has the Bestow feature, which you can give other enchantments to other creatures. Boon of Erebos, which is an instant. Boulder Fall, chosen by Heliod. Enchant creature, when chosen by Heliod enters the battlefield, draw a card. Enchanted creature gets +0/+2. Really great enchantment to have around. Coastline Chimera creature, and can block an additional creature's turn. Okay. Carkling Trident requires 2 types of mana. Requires the island mana and the mountain mana to do its special feature. Divine Verdict, Dragon Mantle, Fade into Antiquity, Feral Invocation, possibly one of my favorite enchantments because it has the word flash. You're able to flash in this enchantment at any time. So if you're in a pinch, you use this card, it will help you out. And it will boost your creatures up +2/+2, which is really nice bonus. I carry 2. Fleet Feather Sandals, 2 mana colorless. Equipped creature has flying and haste, which obviously is better. There's a older card which is a lot better than this, called Lightning Greaves, but it's fun to have around this card when you don't have it around. Grey Merchant of Asphodel. I have 2 of these. It says when Grey Merchant of Asphodel enters the battlefield, each opponent loses X life, where X is your devotion to black. You gain life equal to the life lost this way. The beauty of it, the devotion is this: each type of color mana and the mana cost of permanents you control counts toward your devotion to said color. So yeah, that's basically nice because once you have that, it's pretty much a bonus, and you use every permanent you have, and if you have that color, you do the devotion cost, and it does X amount of whatever it's gonna do, which is really great, and it's a really nice mechanic that they added. Guardians of Meletis, Defender Artifact, God's Willing. Have 3 of these. It's a target creature you control gains protection for the color of your choice until end of turn. Scry 1, which Scry is basically deck manipulation. You get to look at the top cards. If it says Scry 1 is basically 1, Scry 2, you get to look at 2 cards and you get to decide either to look at the top card of your library, or you may put the card on the bottom of your library. So basically it's deck manipulation, so you could have good cards around if you don't have them with you right away. It speeds up the game as well. Griptide, old card, basically a reprint. Hopeful Eldion, Bestow, Lifelink. Enchanted creature gets +1, and it has Lifelink. Laguna Bound Elder, Last Breath, Leaf Crown Dryad, Lost in a Labyrinth, March of the Returned, Minotaur Skullcleaver. It's a haster. When it enters the battlefield, gets a +2/+0 until end of turn, which is really nice. Nessian Corsair, Observant Alced, Omen Speaker, Opaline Unicorn, one of the creatures in the set that adds mana when you tap them. The best one is Sylvan Dryad. It's a green creature that has Defender. I don't quite remember. I think it was Defender Hexproof, and you're able to cast mana with it, which is really nice. It's a rare, but it's really nice. Pharaka's Curse. Pharaka's Curse. My mistake. Deals 2 damage to target creature and you gain 2 life. Not bad. for a solid black spell. Persistent Chimera. Two of these. Rage of Porphyros. Read the Solution. Read the Bones. Scry 2, then draw 2 cards. You lose 2 life. Return Centaur. Satyr Hedonist. And Satyr Rattler. Alright. Now we're going to move on to the other side. If you like what you're seeing, just give a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be there to reply to anything. If you give any feedback, either positive, negative, I accept all types of feedback, and I appreciate it if you comment or leave a like or subscribe. So Celestial Arkham, which has the Bestow, which is the promo card on in the box. Scourge Mark, Chant creature. When a Scourge Mark enters the battlefield, draw a card. Enchanted creature gets +1/+0. Now they added the feature when when enchantments come in, you're able to draw a card, which is really nice. Sledge Scorpion, 1/1 Death Touch for 1 green mana. Says Theros Battle Priest. Silent Artisan. Spark Jolt. Thathia's Bounty. Traveling Philosopher. Traveler's Amulet. Two-Headed Cerberus. Voyage's End. This is a really good card to use. It says for 1 colorless mana, 1 island mana, you return target creature to its owner's hand, and you Scribe 1. Wavecrash Trident. Yoked Ox, possibly the best 1-drop in the set. It's basically 1 white mana, and it's a 0/4, which you could hold out into battle, which is really nice. Now we're moving on to the uncommons. Arena Athlete. Have 2 of these, which is 2 ones. Coordinated Assault. Erebos with Armor Emissary. Evangel of Heliod, 4 colorless, 2 white. I have 2 of these. It says when Evangel of Heliod enters the battlefield, put a number of 1/1 white soldier creature tokens onto the battlefield equal to your devotion to white. This is really nice when you want to populate. Flamecast Wheel, 2 of these. Karametra's Acolyte, which is 3 colorless, 1 green mana. Add an amount of mana to your mana pool equal to your devotion to green. This is really nice when you want to pump out mana, especially with devotion. Oh, great bonus. And it's a 1/4. Magma Jet. Magma Jet is back. It was in a previous set, but they brought it back in the set. It says 1 colorless, 1 red mana. Magma Jet deals 2 damage to target creature or player. Scry 2. So you do the damage and you get to manipulate your deck as well. Of the top part of the library, which you're able to manipulate. Ordeal of Heliod. 1 colorless, 1 dark, 1 black mana. Enchant creature. When enchanted creature attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Then if it has 3 or more +1/+1 counters on it, sacrifice or deal variables. When you sacrifice or deal variables, target player discards 2 cards. There's actually different cards that have the word Ordeal on it, where each color they have Ordeal of Heliod and such other cards that come up, and they all have a special feature with it. Porphyro's Emissary. Rescue from the Underworld. Aha. Great uncommon here. It's a 4 colorless mana, 1 dark. It's an additional cost to cast Rescue from the Underworld. Sacrifice a creature. Choose target creature in your graveyard. Return that card and the sacrifice card to the battlefield under control at the beginning of your next upkeep. Exile Rescue from the Underworld. Very great card, and I'm glad I had this. The Sea God's Revenge. Sentry of the Underworld. Shipwreck Singer. Trident Fortune Hunter. Now we're in the rares. This is where it gets interesting. A Cronan Horse, 4 colors mana, artifact creature horse, defender, When a current horse enters the battlefield, an opponent gains control of it. At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent puts a 1/1 white soldier creature token onto the battlefield. And I don't really know about this card if it's great or anything like that. Maybe there's something to go around this that might make it great. Not quite sure, but yeah, they printed this, so I don't know. Maybe it's very bad, or it could be good if there's something to help that out, to complement it. Anthosa Setesiad Hero, 3 colorless mana, 2 green mana, legendary creature, human warrior. Heroic, whenever you cast a spell that targets Anthosia Setesiad Hero, up to 3 target lands you control each become 2/2 warrior creatures until end of turn. There's still lands. 4/5 she is. That's nice, actually. This is a nice card to have around when you're using it to play. Artisan of Forms, basically this one's a clone card pretty much, which is 1 colorless and 1 island mana. Heroic, whenever you cast a spell that targets Artisan of Forms, you may have Artisan of Forms become a copy of a target creature and gain this ability. Yeah, pretty much a clone. And Bow of Nilia. Yes, I did pull this card, which is, in my opinion, one of the greatest cards in the set. It's 1 colorless and 2 green mana. Legendary enchantment artifact. Attacking creatures you control have Death Touch. And for 1 colorless mana, 1 green, you tap. Choose one, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, or Bow of Nilia deals 2 damage to target creature with flying, or you gain 3 life, or put up to 4 target cards from your graveyard on the bottom of your library in any order. This is a great card. This card gives you options, a lot of options, and this card, I really like it a lot. It is amazing just to have it around. I really like this card, and you could probably see why. When you have options to deal with in a game, it's just amazing overall, and I'm glad that I got this card. I was very happy when I pulled this. Holographic Chain to the Rocks, 1 white mana, enchantment aura. Enchant mountain you control with Chain to the Rocks enters the battlefield, exile target creature and opponent controls until Chain to the Rocks leaves the battlefield. Great exile spell for one white mana. It's very good if you do have multiple colors. If you have the mountain, then you can do this. You can definitely do this, and it's a lot of fun. Chart of Fates, 2 colorless, 1 white, 1 black mana. Legendary creature, human wizard. For 1 colorless, you tap, you put a fate counter on another target creature. For 1 white mana, and you tap, you exile target creature that has a fate counter on it, then return to the battlefield under its owner's control. And for 1 black mana, and you tap, exile target creature that has a fate counter on it, its controller draws 2 cards. It is a 3/3, and it is actually great. I love this card because you're able to pretty much manipulate the field. You can exile target creature and bring it back, because there's some creatures that have, when creature enters the battlefield, it does so and so, and this ability is great, as well as this, that the drawing 2 cards when you're in a pinch and everything. So it's definitely very good to have around. Now I know I spoiled it for a split second, but we're on to the mythic now. Heliod, God of the Sun. I am very proud to say that I had this card. 3 colorless, 1 white mana. Legendary enchantment creature, God. Mythic rare, indestructible. As long as your devotion to white is less than 5, Heliod isn't a creature. Other creatures you control have vigilance. For 2 colorless and 2 white mana, put a 2/1 white cleric enchantment creature token into the battlefield. It's a 5/6. I heard many people talk about the gods to see which one is the best one and everything, but I don't really know which one's the best god. But the fact that I have a god card is just amazing, all in all. And they tell me that the red one is probably the greatest one, but I really do like Heliod, and he is great to have around, honestly. I haven't used him yet, but definitely he's going to be used. I mean, the gods are going to be used as well, because they are absolutely great for what they do. And it just changes the game all around. And I'm very happy I have this, honestly. And then the rest, they just give you lands in the booster packs, which are right here. And also got 2 tokens, which is a harpy and a soldier. Well, those were all the cards I got in the pre-release pretty much. And yeah, I enjoyed it. You know, you should do it. You should probably do it sometime if you're new to Magic or you played Magic before and you want to get new cards that haven't been released yet. You have to figure out, you know, where you can get these boxes so you can purchase them. Where I'm at here in Miami, I actually bought it for 25 bucks and I got all these, which is pretty nice. You know, new cards that haven't been out in stores or anything like that. It's just amazing all in all. But, you know, if that's what you want to do, you know, go, so be it, and buy these. But it's definitely worth the buy if you want to have fun and see cards that are not even released yet, which is amazing just to see around. But I'm gonna have to conclude the video. I am gonna release more videos soon. Like, comment, and subscribe. Also, another thing that I've been doing lately is, I know I haven't been posting videos that much. I was waiting for the pre-release of Theros. I actually play video games as well. Like, I'm gonna put up some videos soon that I want to put online and all that, and put it on my channel. Like let's do like let's plays or like of any video game or anything like that. The problem is I can't do it with console games because recently I just got this game right here, and believe me, it is a lot of fun and it is worth it. It is definitely worth getting. I spent hours and hours on end just playing this game, and still it's very large and vast, and it's just amazing, you know. And I do enjoy it a lot, honestly. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do other projects besides Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering is something I really love, but I'm willing to do other projects as well. Like, I'm gonna do probably like vlogs soon, or if I go to a special event or things like that, I will post it. Video games, for now I can only do PC games because I don't have the capture card for the consoles or anything like that. But that's what I plan to do in the future. But right now, you know, I just got these cards, and I actually have a friend which I'm getting into playing Magic the Gathering and all that, so it's pretty exciting, you know. And I want to spread the love of Magic the Gathering and all that. So like they say, the more the merrier. And this is C the Pillager signing out. Have a good day, guys.